Hey, look at this. More Terraria. You'll talk though. I've got no reason not to play Terraria, so let's just play Terraria. I'm probably not going to be talking as much or as actively, but you know, that's just how it is. It's because I'm kind of like a little bit tired. But this is to account for the lack of video this week. What is this? This is to account for the lack of video this week. I don't get this house still. I don't understand it. Why did I make this? Oh man. Let's see, is there any... I'll put... Okay, so that's a potions chest. Which means I'm likely gonna put the bottle here. Because yeah, you got potion ingredients here. And apples. That means a grand total of... I need to... figure out where to put some other chests. Let's just say chests for... building block. That is not the right block I wanted. Oh well, we can figure it out. We can learn how to build again. Let's see, what's in here? What can we put in here, actually? Glow sticks can go in here, right? I'm not certain. I'll put the mushrooms in here, though. Maybe today I can also go caving. We'll find out. As for spare building blocks, we can put those in here. Yeah, I think cobwebs are potentially useful for stuff. I'm not sure. This can be for terraforming. Now, I am going to place a chest here. But it's going to be for one singular... I am going to place a chest over here, but it's going to be for one singular reason of ores. And there we go, we've cleared up the inventory. We can just get rid of the grenades, I don't like them. So where should we go? You know, I think we should explore the surface. Hello again, named Cool Kid. I'm doing alright on this fine night. I am just starting off in Master Mode still. I'm trying to see what new features of 1.4.5 there are as well. I saw a shooting star in the sky. Oh, that was beautiful. Ooh, I don't have any mana. That's not good. Yeah, this isn't really much later in the game than just right at the start. Oh. I do plan on playing Calamity after I beat Master Mode, but I feel like Calamity in its current state is a bit too hard for me. I need to get reacquainted with the game first. You know, to like learn potions and stuff. What even is this way? Oh, that's unusually close to spawn. I don't like that. That? What? Ow. Cause yeah, that's no good. Also, that zombie insta-killed me. Well, I had 42 health, but still. That's not good. And so my response to that is, well, if I could go to the mines, I can also just wait till daytime if I need be. I think waiting till daytime's probably the better choice. Did I just get a living wood wand? Yo, that's actually that's amazing. I can build with that. On computer, I have about maybe 600 hours. No, it's only like 500. But before that, I played a ton on console edition. So it's probably closer to like maybe 1,000, 2,000 if we count my console time. But that was like over 5 years ago, so the computer time of 500 hours is more reliable. Is chatbox visible? I hope chatbox is visible. Wait, free mana! Yeah, you don't have that much hours for someone who's doing Revenge and Calamity, but at the same time, some people gain skill faster. Sorry for my stumbling there. I'm not the greatest with words. I need a bed. That's what I need. I need a bed. Also, you could say you're not good, but you're better than I am. All I have to my name is being able to build whatever this is. And that is certainly a monstrosity. You know that's Supreme Calamity. And here I am dying to the Desert Scourge like 5 times. Whilst playing Summoner against it, which is like pretty broken against worm bosses around that time. But that's just because of the sentry that you can get in that sulfuric sea. It was a little intense, especially after they updated it to how it is now. Feels like it amped up the intensity. I just saw that zombie got hit by a star. But the intensity definitely went up. Excuse me, zombie, out of the way. No, the star! Oh, I could have gotten more mana. Oh well. Let's go see what's on this side of the world. Oh, it's still nighttime? Then what? I don't know what died then. How big is this desert? Oh, it's not very big. How steep is this cliff? Very steep. I am aware of the fact of like you don't get damaged by them, but it is definitely more fun to like try to dodge them. There may not be a threat, but it's fun to pretend it is. It's not like a gnome. It's fun to pretend there is one. I'm probably not gonna find much in here that I can actually use, because I'm playing mage. Because I almost never play mage, so why not? I can learn on the fly. Oh, but summoner is so tempting. Nope. Summoner in master mode, I don't know anything about it. I don't know how to play 1.4 summoner. It would be very painful. I say whilst actively looting a desert chest. Well, let's see how long I can live down here. Is that lava? Why is there lava here? I have the feeling I'm making a very, very big mistake. I can confirm Summoner is hard. Because, Summoner's my main class, but I mained it before console 1.3. Oh boy, it used to be so much more painful. I'm just glad it changed. There are those purists that exist that think the addition of whips to the game completely ruins Summoner. The only case I've heard of that is like, I guess, the developers of Calamity. Though I think that guy's done some pretty terrible things now, so... yeah. Why am I down here? I've got no reason to be down here unless I want like a bass statue. Yeah, that would do it. True Melee is pretty fun in classic mode, but is that Australia? But anything other than classic mode, I feel like it'd be a complete chore to get through. I'm fine with stepping on the cacti. Ooh. Well, unless you're just starting off. If you're just starting off, classic mode is by far the best to play on. I watched this guy about Oliver. They were playing through the game completely blind, they weren't using any wikis. And they chose expert mode. And they don't like the game. Yeah, but journey mode, isn't it like to be that you have to like 100% it? Wait, I actually have a reason to go that way. Did I see a house down there? I hope I saw a house down there. Personally, I don't think people play journey mode to complete it. They just play it to like build to their heart's content. Magic conch! Hi golfer. How you doing? Bye golfer. I think I've stayed here long enough. Yeah, definitely. Okay, good luck, golfer. I'm putting my stuff away. Oh, this UI. Let's see, we could put the desert fossils in here. The bombs can go in... Yeah, let's just say this chest. This chest can be the spares chest. This room can also feature the living... Huh, I appear to have organized it in such a way to where the living room isn't possible. I'll put the living room here. What is that? Cobweb. That's a new summoner weapon. That's cool. We don't actually have to rely on the leather whip anymore. Alright, let's continue putting our blocks in here. The paintings can just go in this chest because right now they're decorative blocks, but we don't have decorative chests. So those would have to go in here. Keeping this on me though, the magic conch. Then the potion materials can go right in here. And the worms can go in here as well. Now, after all of that's done being placed, our inventory is back to being cleared. Perfect. Now what's with the oceans? Wow, that's ocean. I don't... Oh, hi angler, bye angler. I don't care about you, angler. What's the... Oh, that was fast. I don't think this is a... Huh. Well, I found 2 of the corruption biomes. I hope... Oh, thank goodness this one isn't that large. Now I know what I could theoretically aim. After I get done exploring, I'm probably going to build a place where I can get like, you know, just plant my plants. We could use these. We don't need these though. Okay, so this side is the dungeon side. You know, the trailer really seemed to imply that they changed the dungeon, but I don't think they did. The wall's a bit broken here, but I don't think they did. Ooh, dunes. It's one of those 2 oases? Oh, good for the world. I don't trust this. I don't trust this bit one bit here. Is this really just a hill? Well, you know the drill. We're mining this to the end of the night because I actually plan on using glass for my greenhouse. Call me basic if you want. I just think it looks nice. Mining sand. That is... When did I get this? What? You can get Lucky Clover. Should I keep this on me? What is that for? I'm saving that. I am for sure saving that. I am saving that for later. Since I ain't got a clue as to what that's for. And I've given up on reading the wiki, by the way. I want to discover everything about this update, like, as it comes to me. Mostly because as someone who has a fair bit of time in Terraria, I like the magic of finding out new things. I probably still don't know everything in 1.4. I didn't read like a full changelog, but I've seen plenty of videos. I think my microphone's a bit too sensitive on Discord, and so you might see a little mauve in the corner there, just hop around a bit much. Hopefully that's not an issue. I'll mine up to the end of this pillar where I dig the hole. Then I'm gonna climb up the wall and continue seeing where I can go from there. Since, let's see, I've barely touched the wood so far. I haven't even found a single life crystal. Maybe I shouldn't get a life crystal until I'm certain I'm ready. Depends. Alright, that should be enough for now. Bye, antlion. Bye, antlion. So let's finish our trek on this side of the map. So here's the ice biome. Anything in here that I can need? Maybe boreal wood. Boreal wood does look nice. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Ooh, a balloon. That's part of 1.4. Wait, 2 balloons in the background. Yeah, that's just part of 1.4, but it's still magical. I still like seeing those balloons in the background. This world doesn't feel alone. I have friends that I'll never meet because they're in the background and I'm in the foreground. What on earth is this terrain generation? I only have one way to go and it's down. Whoa. Into a minecart. That's what I always seem to find is minecarts and nothing else. I wonder if they increased like the frequency of minecarts. Or if they've just always been like this. They've probably always been like that. Slowing down. Wait, is there something here? No, nothing's there, just some pots. And I don't really care about the pots that much. Wait. No, just a false alarm. Aw, man. Oh well. We just gotta continue going. Where did this one actually go to? A mini underground sand pocket. Oh, this is just a... There's a desert here? Okay. Here's our life crystal. Don't mind if I do. I might not even use it. Actually, I might make it for like a heart lantern. Later. Later. How did I survive that? I don't think I should have survived that. Well, no time to linger on that. We're mining silver now. Actually, there's plenty of time to linger on it, but I don't want to. Seems to be nothing over here. You know, if I had bombs on me, I would for sure go for that, but I do not. So I'm running away. Running away. What? What? What is this? I got a boulder pet. I love it. You're my friend now. That's all I gotta say about that boulder is they're my friend now. Oh yeah, didn't like... I for some reason recall the werewolf pet being able to do damage. Was that like a console exclusive thing, or does it still do damage? Wait. You can put pressure plates on... You can put pressure plates on rails. That's incredible. It's those little things that like... I don't know if you were able to do before, but they're doing them in natural world generation now. So it's bring all sorts of like wonder, like what could be around the corner next? I haven't felt like this in a long time. Especially in regards to Terraria, because for a while I thought I knew like everything I needed to know about Terraria. And now I don't. Where am I going? I'm going back here, I guess. We made our way back to just underneath world spawn, so... We don't gotta worry about that area. Whoa! We don't gotta worry about that area. I just want to go down now. Ooh, chest. Ice skates! Those are useful for Frostbark. That is way later in the game though. That is a lot of extra mobility on ice. Wow. Also, there's a lot of demon altars in the area. I might have to revisit the area later. Hello, another ice blizzard in a bottle. Woohoo, we are eating good tonight. Well, not eating good tonight, but we're getting lots of loot. Now we're gonna die to spiders. Yeah. See, there's already one right there. Okay, but seriously, what am I supposed to do about that? I think I know what to do about it. Absolutely nothing. Let's just turn the other way. That's not my problem. Do you have any mining potions? No, but we do have bombs. That means we can go back to the corruption. That's gonna be a bit of a climb, but I think it's worth it. I haven't seen a single Flinks around. That would be unfortunate if I was summoner, but thankfully I could still swap. I'm still in pre-boss gear. I could always still swap to summoner. But I have to resist. I've said that so many times now, but I assure you, it is the most tempting thing in the world to me to try to switch to summoner. Wee-hee. Anytime I... What was that? Oh, that was just a skeleton. Anytime I'm on a minecart, I just think of engaging warp drive or something. It just gives the right feeling. Oh yeah, I like that you can hear like the bombs fuse now. It's a little detail, but it adds honestly a ton. Oh. Really? Really? That's when I that's when that Oh, I lost everything there just because Devour respawned and did 95 damage. Well. Oh well. I'll use one life crystal for this. And the next life crystal can be for something completely different. What am I doing with silk? Wait, but I don't have a loom. Do I not need a loom anymore? Why can't I make bikinis? Swimsuits? What is going on here? I just want a robe. Okay, so with the chests in particular, I'm gonna move them down to the bottom layer. As that is where they were always meant to be. This chest can be where all like the worms and stuff are. This can be where interesting trinkets that I don't know the purpose of or in saving for later will be. This can just be random blocks I got while mining. This is the plants chest. This is potions. I might use the potion chest later down the line, but right now, nah. So alright. With this reorganizing, which one of these is a explosions chest? This is the explosions chest. The trinkets chest can also include weapons. Seriously, we do not need this many explosive items right then and there. What am I doing? Let's just put this in here. Make ourselves a heart lantern. Chains, they can go in the... Well, I guess they go in this chest. So, alright, where is the glass? There's the glass. 309 pieces. It's certainly something, but... definitely not all that I want. What's this? Fallen star blocks. We don't need that. What I do think is needed is... a bit of palm wood. And some palm wood fence. That way I can build my little thing right here. This is what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. We can go with 32. It's probably a little bit more than 32, but that part don't matter too much. It's not gonna be a big farm, but it will be at least some kind of farm. Oh my goodness, get out of here, worm. So right now it's 33 blocks wide. And I'm assuming that's just because of the extra block that I placed. Now having it be 35 blocks wide isn't a terrible idea. But I think having it be 31 blocks wide on the inside is also just perfectly fine and dandy. That is the wrong building block. Just doing some texturing here. Where's my workbench? There's my portable workbench. Where's palmwood door? Okay. That would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many plant types there are in this game, but I do think that building something like this will be enough to cover all of them, if not most of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers definitely isn't enough. I know we have more plants than that. So let's do 1 more layer. Where's the glass blocks? There they are. This is just a box with some extra steps, I'm not gonna lie. But oh well. Five. You think that many layers works? I think that many layers works for a starting greenhouse. It's not big, but it will contain plants. The only reason I'm not using planters right now is because I don't have any. My next stop right now is to get clay. Maybe I don't have clay. Yeah, I probably do. Where's the glass blocks? There they are. That looks hideous. But I got an idea. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Sorry for going kind of silent there. I was beginning to really focus on what I was doing. But I think this is a good general shape for a greenhouse. Let's just make sure that there's nothing funny going on here. There we go. Sorry, we don't need palmwood walls, we need palmwood fences. Which means, let's just get our palmwood here. Straight to being fences. Yeah, what if we just stop those right there? Because they're not actually connecting to anything. Yeah, that seems to make the most sense. Ooh, we are going to need more palm wood. Oh well, it's not going to be that hard to get palm wood. It's like literally right in the, it's literally in the desert right next to us. Placing glass. And we're out of glass. Well, we can always get more sand. I do wonder what we'll use to stock the greenhouse, but... Well, not what we'll use to stock it, but like, how fast we will. I don't personally think it'll be that fast. So if Demonize are still doing 50 damage, that means it's probably best we don't get hit by anything else. I don't think this is a good build, but I think it's a build that has personality. You see, it has a nice little look to it. It looks a bit like a candy cane, I'm not gonna lie. That boulder gave me a mini heart attack. Yeah, it looks a bit like a candy cane. How many demonites are there? What? Why the 3? Why the 4? I just want to get sand. Am I not allowed to get sand? Oh well. I'm not actually mad, by the way. Like, if it sounds like I'm mad at any point of that, don't worry, I'll let you know. It's become increasingly— oh wait, I already have glass. Too many demon eyes. I'm going over here.
see that working. Yeah. You know, that works. Definitely gives a different feel, but you know what doesn't these days? We could definitely use the remaining glass for placing more walls, because I didn't realize there was actually still a lot that needed to be placed. I think that looks cool. I'm keeping it. I was just taking a moment to inspect it there. Ah. Doo-doo-doo. And now we can get the extra glass. Whoa, I move so fast. So I just got Hermes, oh, fleeting and hasty. That might do it. Alright, alright. Silver watch might be useful, but I don't think we need it right now. We do need a heavy workbench though. So where is... There it is. What is this? Can we make anything here? No. Is the zombie gonna move? No. Am I gonna move? No. Okay, maybe I will, because I just moved over to this place. Oh man, I mined all that sand and then got killed by a demon eye. Just to have to mine more sand and probably get killed by a demon eye. Terraria, am I right? Because how close this desert is, I'm probably gonna just eventually completely flatten it. That's what I do with most deserts, is I just flatten them. There's nothing against deserts, it's just... I have plans, I have ideas. Alright, there's our greenhouse. It's a bit odd looking, but I think it'll grow on us. Now, as for what's gonna be in it, it's just gonna be a bunch of clay. should probably at some point decorate this area, because this area right here is world spawn. Because it's just close enough between the two bases where this just feels unfinished. I'll do that later though. Right now my focus is elsewhere. My focus is on getting clay. Hopefully this doesn't cause a cave-in. It probably won't. Oh, that's actually a lot of clay. Fire in the hole! Oh, that probably goes all the way up to like the surface. I don't think I can mine that much without consequences. Oh well. I should probably at some point set up like... Nah, that's something I can mention later off stream. We're just on a quick little mining session. Yeah, that'll be enough. That was a complete waste of a recall potion, but... You know, I needed to save the 5 seconds. So where is the... There it is, a clay pot. So we've only got 30. That's about 5 for each layer, I believe. And we have Fire Blossom, Daybloom, Shiverthorn, and Blinkroot. No Deathweed. Or Death... Whatever the corruption plant is. We don't have that. We also don't have Moonglow. Alright, I think we might have just enough layers for Moonglow and Death Blossom or whatever it's called. But until then, we will only have 5 pots per layer, and only 4 of the layers are occupied with plants. Fire Blossom can be... let's put it row 3. Shiverthorn can be row 4. Blinkroot and Daybloom can be the first and second row, respectively. And that's all I really had planned for this stream. Next stream, I do plan on going up and fighting the Eye, but for now, we got a greenhouse so we can get potions in preparation for that fight. Until then, I am getting rather tired. It's about 1 AM my time. Those watching, I'll be seeing you sometime later.